Bani? Oh, wait, good to you. Sumbani?
iZandi means know your letter sounds. It's important because if you know your Zandis, you can now start building a word and then you can be able to read.
Khetha iSandi, usifundele sona. Again?
The main issue that we're trying to address in South Africa with this program is the fact that, according to the Pearl's reports, 81% of the grade 4 learners, around your 10-year-olds, cannot read for meaning in any language, by the way. So we know that the problem cannot be fixed at grade 4. That's why we're going way back. We're focusing on grade R and 1.
Okay.
We recognize that learning to read involves something that we call phonics, which is linking the phonemes, which is the sounds of letters, and the graphemes, which is the written form of it. And if you haven't got that as the underlying skill, it's very difficult to progress to the next stages in learning to read.
No.
The teachers are amazing, but the circumstances that they are forced to work under, being presented to children who did not have any early childhood development and then be expected to keep up with the annual teaching plan, becomes a huge challenge for them. So we're trying to get some of that weight off their shoulders.
If you can read, you'll survive all the grades because you will be able to help yourself if you can read. So it's important to start on an early age. So then when they come to grade 3, 4, they'll be able to do their subjects.
So the educator assistants work in the classroom with the teachers in Zazi's and the program. We group learners according to their level of understanding so that we teach them at that right level. Teaching learners at the right level is important in Zazi's and the program because imagine mixing a child who knows 2 letters and a child who knows 20 letters. There will always be that imbalance within the classroom, so that's why it's important to teach them at the right level.
Having sessions with them, they were now able to build words and they were able to read a book. And when that happened, I don't want to lie, I nearly cried because I was like, I'm there. I'm showing up for these kids. I'm helping them because of the iZandi program.
The children love the iZandi sessions. They've got their favorite games, and every time now when they see a letter or a letter sound, they will call their assistant and say, look at that one, it's D or it's Z.
That you're literally changing the trajectory of this child, just like, you know, a ship leaving the shore, and if you change the trajectory by 1 degree, the destination is completely different. So yeah, it excites me.
When I see a child able to read, who couldn't read, it makes my heart go warm, and that helps me go on and on and on and make them stronger.
We know that this program works because we've got the data that proves that it works. It's showing that with last year's cohort that we worked with, there was under 13% of learners in grade 1 that met the national benchmark of 40 letters per minute. And we ended the year at above 50% of the learners. It makes me feel awesome.
Today, iZandi training. I'm sure there's a lot going on in your mind. What is this about? Why are we here? Ne?
The EAs, they come into the system without knowing what they want to study, but they walk out with it, oh, I want to become an educator. And that is the beautiful part of it.
What we're going to do, I'm going to be the child. And now you are going to mark me. But even if you made a mistake, don't panic.
It's the simplest program that I know, but the impact is not simple, it is big. And it's hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, learners and the EAs. So being part of it is the biggest highlight in my career.
I felt like this is the first step into my future because I'm actually learning a lot of skills every day. It feels great, it feels amazing.